Hello gang, welcome back down to the Deluxe playthrough. That's right, we are here using hard mode, although we're making great bank at the moment, and you'll be pleased to know I've paid off the loan, just like that. Our oil and fuel line we put in last time is going gangbusters. We're going to get up to that shortly and add a few more trucks and things here there and upgrade the train and stuff. But thought we'd just start off down here. This is where we started the stream the other day, down in these areas. 817 people are sitting on the deck down here. Right, so we're down here just outside Baton Rouge, and this is where we sort of started up at Amy and did a lot around here, which we need to get back to at some point. But this sort of is a follow-on. We've got 818 sitting on the deck here. We've got 367 sitting on that deck over there, and we've got one train that can do 57 people all up. So it's about time, I think, we may put 2 trains on this service. And for a train, and I'll show you something here, I've done a couple of little upgrades that'll take you to the track ride along that we did last episode. But basically, if we go to manage this vehicle and we go like this, we can see that this vehicle here is an electric, and it's this one here. It costs 2.2 per year for maintenance, and it's a $13 million train. Well, if we come down here to this class EDM 9M, it's 2.1 maintenance a year. It takes 88 people. So I think we're going to run 2 of these, okay, just to lift and shift people a bit more. I mean, we could probably run this 99 and get away with it, just 1. But if we get 2 going, it could increase our chances. The only thing I worry about is if we start to run out of people eventually, like these guys lift and shift quick enough and enough people, we might run out of people. I don't think so. If so, we can come back and just twiddle with it a little bit and get it sorted out. But today we're gonna switch this train out for that one, straight up. Okay, done. And then we're actually going to buy 2 of these. Right? Okay, so I wonder if that'll just come out of here. And once it comes out of here, because that's just gone into the station up there, it should not be down here. Right, so this one's going to come out. I'm going to pause this one for a second so we can get these guys running. No, that's the wrong one you're pausing, Ham. You want to pause this one here. Okay, we'll pause that one. I'm going to get this one out of the station, then I'm going to back it back down the line here. Right, so down you come, mate. I'm going to slip that slip, so it's all good. Let's just get a bit of fast forward. Okay, pause. I'm going to reverse you, so then you'll go back to the station, do your pickup. Lovely. We'll get it in here doing its pickup. Train 2 it'll be. Once it's in there, it's done its pickup, I'll hit the play button on that one and these guys will be nicely spread out. Thanks, autosave. Thanks, that's really great of you. Okay. Alright, lucky autosave's pretty quick. Okay, so it's doing a pickup. Lovely, off they go. That's that service taken care of. We'll come back in and check that another time just to see if they've run out of people, we might have put too much on there for them, or if it's okay. The next one here seems to be okay. There's only 57 on the deck down here, 46, whatever. It may have just done a pickup, has it? Where is that train? Yeah, it looks like it's just done a pickup. So it's got a bucket load of people. However, the Palm Car packed train, it has 530 odds sitting on the deck up here. So I think what we'll do is we'll switch this out for the same train. Actually, you know what? Let's put something different on it. Let's replace that vehicle. Let's put this RE commuter train on it, I think. Takes 99, but it'll just mix it up a little bit. I don't know if we can switch it out yet. We got 15 million we need to get. Let's just speed up time here for a sec. I'll tell you what, while we're speeding up time, just to get that $15 squillion in the bank, I'll take you over here. So last time out I said we're going to get some visual enhancement mods. One of those mods, for the only mod that I grabbed today, was the retaining walls, okay? The retaining walls are really good because you can see here I've managed to start shoring up this embankment all the way in here, and it gives a bit of a tunnel effect down in here. You can see how it goes, right? Pretty Gucci looking stuff, and you can do all sorts of fun stuff. The next mod I'm going to get for next episode is going to be a fences mod, right? And then what I can do is I'll fence off all these stations around the back, just so it looks a bit like, you know, people can't just walk straight on there without having to go through the ticket gates and so on. So, I mean, there's the fence asset in here. However, the fence asset's quite hopeless because you have to individually put it in. The mod that you can get for the fences is really good because you can click and drag the fences out and along. It's a highly recommended mod, I find anyway. Alright, so these are the collision walls here. You can do all sorts of... We got this brick one, we've got this timber one, stone, brick, and Besser block kind of thing, right? And you can change the sizes just here and the heights all along here, right? So you get what I mean, right? You can play around with it and do some cool stuff, but you can see here, it means that the wall's retained at the back here. And I might do a little bit of retaining just along this corner here as well. And I put in some retaining steps just along here and underneath just here as well, okay? Because that looked a bit choppy. Just to give you an idea, that's the kind of stuff we'll get into down the track with this play along. And anyone that's been following along in my series know that I do a lot of that kind of stuff, especially in our other playthrough of Billy's Bluff. It's a heavily modded playthrough. Okay, so that's that. The other thing I'll let you know is I have, last time out, we did the track ride along from here. I have actually split this into 2 lines now, and we've put this little rail bus on here with a total capacity of 30 to start with because there wasn't a lot of people. There's 29 still on the deck here, so we may be able to increase this soon. Putting one of those big trains on it was no good. And there's only 6 of that. Must have just done a pickup. So this one's running really well. Yeah, there was 500 odd people on that train line. Not on this one. This one's making good money though, however. You can see, as long as trains run half to full, half full to full, you can generally squeeze a good buck out of them. Right, so this one we can see it's running 50. Right, that'll be fine. And I put that same train on as the other ones as well, just to get people lifted and shifted. But you can see there, those lines have been split. They're all done now. It tells me this still got a lot here. I mean, we could run 2 trains on it. 2 trains on that line is not going to help our situation out, I don't think. But look, you can see we're getting great money. I think we'll just add... Yeah, I think we'll just add that 1 train. Pause. We'll just switch it out right now. Manage the vehicle. We can go back to play as well. We'll replace that with this one. Add, replace. And it's a beautiful looking train as well. The big double deckers kind of train. Right, and it will start doing a pickup. It means we can pick more people off the deck here, you know, at least 40 odd more people, which is fantastic. And that's going to get people lifted and shifted. And we got some nicer, different sort of trains running into the stations now at each ends. You know, all sorts of different looks. Okay, cool. And that's the sound of the horn. How good is it? Let's go down and have a little sound of it here. Watch this. It's so good. Right, you get it. Got it, good. Right, let's move on and check out what's going on with our oil line. Starting with over here. Holy snap and duck, 200, 115, 149. It instantly tells me we're going to be putting a bigger engine on this and we're going to be putting a longer train on it. This one here that we modified last time, it's now doing a lot more work. Look at this, because it's taking more crude and refined down to here to send off for that as well. So yeah, so we'll get this here. We'll upgrade this one first. So manage the vehicle. We're going to leave this train on it. We'll just do a little bit of editing here. So we'll go cargo. This is the one we dropped a couple of wagons off last time, if you remember. So we're going to instantly add. If we can get 160 to be good, so we can speed up time a little bit. We're making great bank. And remember, we are on hard mode, so I mean, look, if you're starting in the 1850s on hard mode, it is definitely going to be a lot harder to play this game, trust me. But starting at this time of the year, in the 2000s, or we started at 1990, means it's much easier. Right, so there we go. That train now, actually, you just reverse up for me, buddy. Grab a little bit more. Or don't. Okay, whatever. You just go and do your thing. I don't want to muck you up too much. So that'll start bringing more, even more down here. And it tells me that these trucks now are going to be running full ball as well. Right, so these trucks just here. We could probably put a couple more on that. Manage the vehicles. Let's give you 2 more. We can't. We rinse the bank balance again. Just give them 1 more. Okay. Right. We're making good money, but I'm spending it a lot. So, and the spendings, you can see when we invest stuff, how much we're investing as opposed to what we're making. That's why that looks like negative until it clears back through. Until the cash system clears through, right? So that just brought in another big haul. But these big oil trains will make a lot of money. Okay, so this is our line here, which has a lot on the deck at the moment. And you can see here, 294 crude, 116 refined, and 156 fuel. And here it comes here, just this little tiddler. So pause. Right, I don't think we can do much upgrading for this. First thing we're going to do is we're going to manage the vehicle. We're going to put a better diesel on this. I'm actually going to go, I was thinking of putting the, which one? I think the SD42 is the one I want to go, but we could put the GEC40 on this, right? This is a heavy workhorse train here. It's a good one. Oh, that's good too. But this one's only 1.8 maintenance a year. I think we'll be able to afford that with what we want to do. Straight up, that's going to cost 9 million to modify that. So let's fast forward again a little bit. Just to get some more bucks in the bank. I mean, I could take a loan to do all this. It wouldn't take it. Just take the loan ham and pay the loan back and get it done. So we can crack on with getting some building stuff done. All right, I'm going to take out that much, okay? Taking out 17. I'm going to manage the vehicle. We're going to, we've got that on there, and I'm going to put some more cargo wagons on that, please. Some more tanker cars. Modifying for 17, 26. That gives me a 240 capacity. We'll go that. Right? Lovely. Let's go have a look at that. That's it. It could be even longer. It could actually really be even longer. Okay? This thing's going to make a lot of money once we start getting this thing hauling. You know what? I'm just wondering. No, okay. Next thing we're going to do is just be sensible about this. So we've got 4 tanker trucks on this, right? And we have 84 on the deck. So it tells me now we could just afford to get 2 more trucks for this line here. So we're going to get 2 more for that, which is going to increase the capacity of refined we can get here to increase the amount of refined fuel, refined oil sitting on the deck that these... Let me bring it up. That these trucks can bring down to here now, okay? So we can get more product down there and get more doing what it needs to do. The other thing is shipment and transport. That's transporting to the town. We've got 100% for that, but we don't have enough production and shipment for what they require, okay? So we can look here. They require 48. We're currently providing 10. They require 158. We're currently only providing 19. So you can see why our shipment and our production aren't meeting up with the standards that our transport is. Plenty of transport, not enough shipment and production. So this instantly tells me, well, heck, I reckon we could probably even give it a little bit more of the wagon situation. I wonder how long we can actually go. Let's try that. And just make sure it works. It should work in the stations fine, but it's a much longer train now. I think we've got clearance for a few more wagons. Let's see what we can do. I reckon we can squeeze at least a couple more on there. Let's do it. How much is that? 2, 4, 6. Can we get that? We can just get that. And that fits in there beautifully. Look at that. Now that's an oil train, okay? And it is running almost full capacity. And I don't actually mind that it's taking a lot of mixed goods here. It's going to take, because it's going to bring extra fuel down, and these guys will be just making extra fuel because they can, which is all, they're only sending it to one place at the moment, and that is all the way down here to Winchester on a ship, right? Let's see what this thing makes when it pulls into Winchester. For 55, it just made... Okay, good. So it's going to start covering its costs now as well. Okay, that's really good. Really, really good. And these trucks down here, 31, all good. Right? So, hopefully, we can keep the capacity up for what we need here. What's this line here doing? That's got to take the crude up there. I reckon we could get even more on that. Manage the vehicle. I kind of want to switch that train out too now. Okay, let's just keep adding to that one. We probably need to switch out the engine that it's running as well, just to beef it up a touch, but it probably could be right. And there's so much sitting on the deck here too. Manage the vehicle. We'll just add a couple more wagons. The more wagons we can add on this. Now, I know last time I said I don't do the whole min-maxing thing. This is not so much min-maxing as it's actually just trying to provide product, enough product to make us even more money so we can do all the fun builds that we want to do, right? All about establishing yourself a base to work off. Right, so that entail will bring more product down. We probably could do with more trucks feeding this really quickly. Is it that one? Yeah, I think I really want to get more trucks feeding that quickly. Yeah, look at that. In fact, I probably want some more wagons on that, to be honest. Just a couple more. 3. Okay. Now, this thing is hauling up a hill, so it is actually going to... It has a long uphill battle. Manage the vehicle. How much is it going to cost us? Just let me check this diesel just here. I know we're working through this pretty quick because I want to get into building some passenger line on from Ventura. So I kind of want to put this GEC40 on it. It's got tractive effort of 843, and we are currently running the EMD GP9. Do we no longer have the EMD GP9 available? Wow, so it's even this here would be an upgrade. So if we took that off and added that, it'd be a massive upgrade. But if we add that and we run these C48Ws on it, it's going to be a vast improvement just to cut down time. They do 75, but their tractive effort is much better. Okay, let's go with that. Okay, this looks like, yeah, now we're going to get these things absolutely pumping. Shipment and transport out. We could probably do now with just increasing, even though we don't need to, they're running at capacity, but just in the interim, giving them 2 more. And giving these guys 2 more, even though we don't need to. I'll wait till we get the money back. There we go. Straight up. Alright, that's just going to help us shift things along up here a little bit better to get this. Yeah, that's looking better. See? Okay, just a couple of quick adjustments. And all of a sudden, we've now got our production and our shipment cranking up a little bit better. Okay? Which in turn will force stuff out here. And you can see on the deck sitting here now. Okay, Richmond can do with probably upgraded trucks. So we'll upgrade Richmond's trucks, right? We'll give them a nice couple of Cascadias, I think, won't we? Will we? We could just get the 40 ton here. Yeah, we haven't used the 40 ton yet, and that'll be a nice little upgrade for them. Oh, you can see, we could probably put 3 on that, to be honest. They are running 2. Yeah, okay, give them 1 more. Right, so they can have 3 of those trucks. And that will start feeding Richmond really nicely. Look at that, see? Already gone up. And we'll probably find these have gone up just a little bit too. They're at max, okay? They're at max bickies, so they're working well. Perfect. So their growth rate is going to be much better as well. Okay, because of that. Right. That is our homework done. Upgrades completed. That's going to get our cash flow going nicely as well. We'll repay some of this. And we've only got 4.5 going. It's always nice to keep your loan interest down, by the way, if you're wondering why I keep doing that. Otherwise, you start to get loan interest payments above, you know, above the $500,000 mark. And that can be quite, yeah, that can be eating into your balance a lot. We can even pay that off now while we just... Because you can always take the money back out if you need, but if you're earning money while not paying loan interest. Hey, that's going to be even better. Right, so do we just repay that and we've just instantly got... See what I mean? We're just making hand over fist buck here at the moment. I'm even going to set time to go quarter again. And back to play. Right, let's have a look at our town we're heading to today, Inglewood. We're 20 minutes in and we haven't even put the station in. Right, let's have a look. Sometimes I like to look, all of a sudden I can tell that residential is mostly in this corner just by the color of it. But you can have a look here. Green is residential, yellow for industrial, blue for commercial, right? So commercial and industrial aren't affected by noise pollution. Residential is. But I'm thinking, as we tick along from, we're coming from this way. We're coming from this way, straight past the residential. And then we're going to send some kind of a service up the hill to here to Surprise. Not a train, but we might send another tram, like light rail connection up there. We might even do that. So we might bring the station down along this side. I mean, we could bring it around the front here, but we might bring a cargo line around this side. So that tells me instantly we're going to build up here on this section. We're going to cut right through here. Okay. So we're going to leave some towns on this side of the, on the road. Right. Don't worry about the, you know what? We could even move some of those homes. So we're going to bring the line through here. There will be a bit of noise pollution for these guys, but not the AI can expand out there if it wants, if it really wants to. I'm going to leave those guys there. Take these guys out. We're going to run on a slight angle. And we're actually going to sink the station down just slightly to be level with this road. Right, so let's get our terrain tool out. I'm actually going to put, there's a mod to get bigger, better brushes. And I'm actually going to get that mod too. Right, so I'm actually going to block the AI in like that. Keeping flat with our road just here a bit. Before we have to shoot on again. Where are we shooting from here? Nowhere. This might be a terminus, to be honest, Ham. If anything, we might be able to squeak a train around the back here and that way. Okay, I'll put in one of these train stations then. I'll put in a through and through. I won't put in a terminus. Speed up for me just a sec. I'll get a double in for it. I'll make it 240 is probably... Hey, that's the trouble with the AI. They will start doing their own thing if you don't... If you're not quick enough. How you going to do that? I'm going to actually slot it in nice and square. I'm leaving myself plenty of space for a bus stop, if that's what you're wondering, what I'm doing here. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. That'll be just... We're slightly high, but it won't matter too much. We'll get a nice little driveway in. Give me our bus station here. I wonder if I've left myself enough space, which I haven't. Can we just squidge you over a smidge, please? Also, let's just get that level with that section. Then we don't have to worry about a driveway section. Okay. Get me as far that way as you can. Looks like there is pretty good. We might do something fun by trying to put a bridge over the top of this station. That could be quite fun. Okay, there's our little bus turnaround. Cool. Can I do any passenger upgrades that I cannot? I cannot. I can chuck one probably out the back here. No, I can't. I could, but I lose that building. I'm not going to do that. Actually, can I get a little driveway out the back here? Get that, that'd be really nice. No. No. What about a one-way one? No. Okay. It is what it is. It's a one-way in turnaround point for our buses. I'll get a nice little angled in section there. That road's actually really dodge. Why don't you come off on a nice little ramp downhill like that? Yeah, that's quite steep in the end. Holy snapping duckfish, it is. I'll try that again. I know it's getting steeper and steeper, but the longer you can get out here, the better. Right, that's a little bit more swoopy and elegant. Okay, right, we'll go with that. Thanks. Next stop, I'm just going to make sure we get our bus stops in for this place ready to go. So we're going to actually come this way, then we're going to come out and around downtown here. They don't need a lot of bus stops, right? We'll put one there, and that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. Let's get that line in. 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's not a big town, so it won't need a lot. Passenger, you are going to be what? Inglewood. I-N-G. We'll just put Ingle. Okay, Ingle. City commuter. Right. Bus. Right. That's how we go.
Status report.
I'm starting to fix that. Crikey, Sam. Oh, my bad. Right. What are we going to do about a potential bridge over here to get into the town? Yes, I did say that. Always have to complicate things, don't you? You can't just do something easy. Where would be the fun in easy? Instantly, I want to get rid of that. And instantly, I want to go like this. Right, give me 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember the magic number 4? Right, I think we can come at least about here. Right, don't worry the fact that I can't do anything there, because if we switch to that, I instantly can do that. Yeah, once again, it's leaving this little dip here, but I'm not too worried because we can just sort of... You know what? I'm going to give myself a bit of room here to do what I want to do because I couldn't get that sorted either. So this is how we're going to do it. We're going to bring you down nicely. Yep. That is nice. I'm going to pull you straight through there. I'm going to tuck you out and around the corner here like that. Okay, it's nice to do some kind of fun little builds now and then, you know? Start you from back here even. I might have to delete another building here just to be sure. Oh, you know what? I will accept that. I will absolutely accept that. I won't accept that. But I will accept this to come down here. And join up with that road right there, okay? So we can get you bending actually under here. Like that. Because our train track can come out around this. And I realize that I need to upgrade that to high speed too, by the way. What gave you the idea I wanted that at all? What's going on here? The road says it's going down, but it's not. Do that. That was all horrible. Do it again. Okay, hey, buddy. Now all you have to do is give me a nice direct corner to that. Ah, it's better. Nice little swoop into there. And then we get our own little, like, if you look here, our own little connection into the bus terminus. And people can still walk between the bus terminus to get into the train station, by the way, in case you're wondering. But otherwise, the bus will come in here. Our little connection road back out here to go around would be advisable. We don't even need this bus stop, I'll be honest, because you can see our connection just here, and we've got that covers all of that. I'm actually going to get rid of that stop. We don't even need that. The people can walk if they want to. So our bus stop now will do... We'll move this one. We'll move them all. Okay, we'll redo that, I think. Now that we've just rejigged the town a little bit. Sometimes you just got to kind of play with it, I guess. So you're going to come out. So we're actually going to come out now and go like this. Building, we're going to come out and go there. And we're going to go there. We could actually come up and around, couldn't we? So if we've got train track here, I've got an idea here. We'll get back to that in a second. Just one sec. I'm actually going to feed you that way. Just gonna delete you for a sec. I know you're unhappy with that. I know. Keeping you level all the way through there. Don't get your knickers in a knot. We'll get a nice little turn there. Right, we can squeeze a road underneath that, I think. So we'll do this. We'll do it from like here, but we'll keep it nice and flat. So we can burrow under there, I hope. So we can burrow under there, I hope. Let's start going down again, then just a touch more. Start ramping that down. Give me a slight bow. Right, when I say slight bow, that's not so slight, is it? Whatever. It's literally an ends to a means to an end to a means, something like that. You get what I'm saying. And then we'll slowly ramp it up, go like that. We can switch to country road, by the way. And I can fix all these roads up to not be so ugly. That's going to be kind of in my way anyway. Road. That will connect to there, and this. Like that, and the world rejoiced. And then what that affords us is the ability to get up and under over to this side of town too, on this side. And then we've got our tunnel, our bridge going back here, right? So we've got that going back there. I want to delete you, but I'm not going to, okay? I'll leave you. I'll leave you in the hands of the AI. I do like to put a roundabout in. We may consider putting a roundabout in next time. Can I get a straight road off there, please? The right, it just wants to be so aggressive sometimes, and it just doesn't need to be. Right. Beautiful. And I'll even put a connection in like that. Got a nice straight road. Okay, and then the AI can kind of start filling out over in this section of the world as well. I'll even consider doing that. Gucci, get it, got it, good. A connection on this side would be nice, but we're too high. So what we're going to do is we've got our bus stops there, back to our bus stops, which we were halfway through. So we've got bus stop there, bus stop there, bus stop there. Now we'll give these people a connection there. We'll get a connection over here for them. And then the rest is sort of history. It can, look, a connection here would be really nice. What about if we came off the bridge? Give it a little side street like this. That's cute. Okay. So that's that. We just got a bus stop in town here. I think maybe we could move that bus stop along. Potentially to downtown here, where, like, think of it like a new suburb. So we'll put it in the middle of the suburb, ready to go. So we've got these people, they've got connection for their work and business. Right, now we get our line again. So we've got our station here, add station, bang, bang, to that one. And then we get a nice little connection exactly how we wanted it. And then it's back out and around to do the next loop. Now you can put figure of eights in, or you can do clockwise and counterclockwise. Probably more advisable for busier towns. For a town this size, one-way stops is going to be fine at the moment. Just to get people lifted and shifted down to your train service, it's going to be fine. Right, let's get a building on that. We can just slap one out over here where there's going to be a steel factory. And you can connect on there for me. That's going to be a horrendous little street. You'll notice sometimes I just don't like bobbly little weird. Look, I'm well aware roads are quite weird and up and down now and then. But if you're going to give me a road that's like a roller coaster, I don't want to know anything about it. Okay. So let's buy a couple of buses. We don't need many, just need a couple. Thanks. We'll even go with the Berkhoff Duvedik. Berkhoff Duvedik. I don't know how that's pronounced. Give me, how many people does that take? 23. We'll just start with one. Set that on. Where did we say we were? Car, city, community. No, we're not. Ingle. Okay, we'll just go with the one for the moment. Right, lovely. Little bendy banana bus. Going to do the commuter service for us until we can get more people around the place. Also, let's upgrade that track now. So we want the, what we're going to do to upgrade station tracks without having to delete the track out. You just click this tools tab, click on this high speed track tool. Bang, right, done. It's already, and the same goes if you want to upgrade it from regular to catenary. You would click on that one and put that in, right? Gucci, all upgraded, nice, lovely. Let's go connect this up. Put a train on and do a bit of a track ride, eh? Right, we're going to swoop around that way. Can we keep, ooh, I see what's going on here. I don't know what height we are over there. We seem to be underground. I don't want that bridge. I'm happy with this bridge. Now, this will go really nicely when we start to get a few decorative mods in around this place. I'm talking like mods I'm going to get are going to be texturized mods so I can paint the grass, like the grass, the dirt that's around here a little bit nicer. Oh, I kind of don't want you to be that bridge there. I'm just going to do that then. I'll fill it in myself. Right, and then we're swooping up here. Let's just see what it costs to get you connected. It's going to look like it's a bit of an uphill straight. It's quite uphill, which there's nothing really we can do about that, to be honest. I mean, we can start to come down here earlier, but I think it'll be okay. But I'm actually not going to do that. We're actually going to desert that up, and I can actually fill in a bit of this landscaping. This one here, we could go that and keep a bit of a bridge, so I don't mind that. It doesn't look out of place. Look at us making money hand over fist. Go back to play. We don't need to be speeding through everything we do. Just need to make sure we got money in the bank ready to go. Right, there's our connection in. Next point to point is done. While we've got a little bit of money, we are going to have to buy a train, so just be wary of that, Ham. I'm going to get the old smoothing gun out just to make that look less severe than what it actually is. You could do see that. Right, less severe. Okay, it's expensive, I know, but it will look better. Okay. The good thing about a map like this is you can get away with pretty straight up walls because of the actual terrain itself. Anything square looking though just looks a little out of place. Right, let's get our signals in. Let's get our switches in. So we'll put a switch just out here. Because why not? We'll put some signals in here just to tell the trains that you are running two-way. Because I'm hoping that at one point we're going to be running a double service up and down this. I can't envisage us only having... I don't regularly like putting lights in tunnels, but I think we're going to need to on this instance. And I don't like putting switches in tunnels either. Ay. This generally doesn't go well. When you have to put track switches in tunnels, it generally doesn't go really that well. It does janky things to the surface above. So, it's a long way to get out of this tunnel too, buddy. To do that, we get away with this. So for half, pretty much a massive chunk, we're going to be running a single track up and down there. Just because I don't like to put the switches in tunnels. It cuts the earth open. You can see big holes in the actual map, and it's just horrible for track ride-alongs. Right, new line. We're going from here, please, down to here, and we're almost finished this full line. Where are we going? Into this station. Let's just make sure you've switched up here, which you have not. We can probably fix that by... Okay, let's switch your station here in Ventura to number 2, thanks. Yeah, there we go. Bang, we got it. Right, so there's our double tracking. Now we are going to go vent to Ingle. Right, I'm pretty sure that's right. We're going to Inglewood, aren't we? Yep, we are. Ingle, we are Pax, and we are Train. Cool. Right, let's buy a train and do... Whoa, we're going to have to buy a train from over here. Now, I had to put in another little slip line just here, which I hate. I hate how it crosses the tracks like that, but for the moment, that's what we're going to do. Until we build ourselves a proper rail yard, that's what we're going to have to do. Now, I'm envisaging this is not going to have many people waiting for it as well, but... wonder if we should look at putting our own one on. I do love multiple electric unit trains. I actually love them. I think we could start just with a little diesel rail bus again, just to get it going. I know we're all right for money, but if we go a capacity of even 30, because that town's not big. Yeah, I think we should do that. It's going to be cost effective. It's not going to look pretty, but it'll be okay. Let's get you on the Vent Ingle Pax train. Ladies and gentlemen, whoa, that was a lot today, wasn't it? I hope you enjoyed today's episode. That was actually a lot that we did. A lot of upgrading. Oh, look at that. That's a beautiful train. I really love that thing. Yeah, so we got a lot done. We'll do the truck ride along from here all the way to where we have to go. That'll be nice, won't it? It's going to pull out and go around over the bridge all the way up to Inglewood. So that'll be a nice track ride along today. So enjoy that. Ooh, plenty of trains. Look at that. Yeah. Let me know your thoughts, comments, tips, queries, hints, questions down in the comments section below. I'm happy to answer them. I'm happy to, even if I don't know the answer, we'll try and go away and find it. I always say that, you know, no dumb questions, especially if you're learning. We all learn at some point. I'm going through the same process right now when it comes to Kerbal Space Program. The whole learning phase, you know. So, anyway, and there's plenty that I don't even know about this game, but there's plenty of other followers out there and plenty of other people that watch the channel who are veterans at the game and will have great hints and tips. Stay glued to your screen. Stay safe wherever you are. Can we get this going, please? Can we get this party bus going? I think it's got to wait for that train to come back. It shouldn't really have to. Let's just get you... I know how we can do this. Let's get you out to there. Then onto there. And you know what else? We can get you, like, switching to that. No, we can't. No, we can't. We'll just get you to there. That way you can push in. Alright. I've been Van Hen. Stay safe wherever you are. Stay glued to your screen for plenty more action coming your way. Oh, what a great view of that. Drink it in. That's a shot and a half. Take it. Oh yeah, thanks for coming. We are going to have a busy playthrough on this one. We're going to have trains flying everywhere, trucks going everywhere, buses, planes. Stay glued for plenty more. All right, gang. Enjoy this track ride.